Greg and I play the drums, but mostly I'm called the goat for some reason I don't want to explain.
And this is Pat Capocci.
Well, my name's Pat and I play guitar. I started playing guitar at a young age. I was kind of influenced by Dad and what Dad was into, and I kind of got into skateboarding and punk rock, and eventually found Dad's blues collection, and from there it kind of I've like traced it all and got more into the rocking scene and kind of western swing and country and rockabilly stuff, and just from there it's kind of just the passion's like grown and grown and grown, and it's kind of just love it. It's kind of can't put the guitar down and just enjoy it so much.
When I started playing bass, I wanted to be, I was 15 years old and I bought a Buzzcocks album. And I thought I want to be just like that guy, and he was the bass player. And, so I started learning electric bass, and then sort of 12 months, year and a half later, I started getting into rockabilly music, and I just changed over to double bass. And that was 25 years ago, 28 years ago now. Haven't looked back.
Yeah, and I started playing they needed a drummer for the Christmas pageant to play, what's that song? The Little Drummer Boy. So I was the little drummer boy, and then it sort of stuck. I carried on practicing and getting into bands and stuff.
This has been our third European tour so far. The first year we came over 3 years ago now. The three of us, and we had Danny and Ezra Lee from Australia too, and it's kind of the same lineup with those guys. And then last year we came back to the Rockabilly Rave, and then this year it's kind of much the same thing but different. As in, I came over for 2 weeks first because it was like such a long time coming over for a month with all the fellas because of work and the reality of the day job and whatnot. But I came over for 2 weeks and played with an English band. And then the fellas came over for the last 2 weeks, and we did Germany, Belgium and Holland.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's been super fun. And, yeah.
You're taken care of over here. Everyone's been very hospitable, and we haven't had to worry about anything. So getting well fed. Plenty of beer.
Lots of beer.
The Longhorns learn.
Oh yeah.
What has been your favorite new drink since then?
Oh, there's been a few we've tackled, isn't there?
The one with the glass is shaped like a horn.
Oh yeah, was it Le Coron?
Cornu or
The
something.
corner? But the Alison bananas, that went good. They kind of that didn't have like, it had the effect I guess of what we expected, but that Duvel, that kind of,
Oh yeah, that's
that kind of knocked us pretty quick. That was at the moment we've got a new record that's pretty much done. We're just waiting for all the artwork and everything to be produced. And it's supposed to be released before we came over, but there was problems and whatnot, so hopefully when we get back we should be good to go, and we'll be doing that. Maybe do a film clip for the CD to promote it. And we've been doing recently these Tales from the Valley, kind of day in the life kind of series, and we'll probably do a few more of them, just because it's like a different angle of, you know, what happens in day-to-day life with the band, because there's like too many of those kind of things out there at the moment. So do that, and just more playing, more touring, and just keep playing and getting amongst it, I guess. Australia, and we all got there, and we kind of, you know, worried about all meeting up at once, you know, big airport and whatnot, and everything was there except the guitar, and that kind of was supposed to arrive the next day, and then the next, and the next, and we never had the guitar for the gig, so that kind of, we got through it. We had another guitar to use, but it was, you know, not the same as having your own. And what else? The microphone, that wasn't working at the gig. That was pretty heavy duty. Kind of started playing, and there was no sound coming from the mouth, which was that didn't really work out.
Not from the mouth, anyway.
Yeah, I mean. What else has happened on this film? What's happening in Amsterdam?
Oh, it's funny when we stayed at Amsterdam because of the stairs.
Oh yeah.
The buildings
4
there.
flights of stairs.
We've got all our luggage, 4 flights of stairs, and more like a ladder.
So the usual routine of getting home from the hotel, when maybe after a few beers, not that we drink much at all, but trying to get those stairs is like a hell mission kind of thing. Not easy. If we unlock fitter after, definitely sobers you up.
But the hotel's called the Backstage Hotel, and it's set out like got pianos and saxophones on the walls as lights. But right above my bed was a snare drum on the roof as a light, and I thought that was quite uncanny. The drummer was in the room that had a drum on the roof.
Brilliant drummer. But
In general terms, the good thing about playing our sort of music is that it's gives us a lot of opportunities not only to travel, but also to meet. While a lot of the old timers are still alive, it gives us the opportunity to meet them. Whereas if it was mainstream sort of music, our idols would be inaccessible. You'd never be able to meet them. You'd never be able to talk to them. Whereas the ones that are still alive at a festival, if you go up and talk to them, it's just so good that they're there. They're usually very welcoming, and I love the fact that there's a bunch of young guys who are trying to emulate, or at least are very inspired by their music, and to be able to talk to them, and in some cases even play in the same band as them at these festivals. It's just the pinnacle of what you could possibly expect as a musician. It's extremely satisfying.
So which old timers did you meet?
Personally, I've been lucky. I've got to play with Scotty Moore and DJ Fontana. I've played the part of Bill Black, and that was crazy. That gig, because Link Ray was off to the side of the stage, and he was clapping along, and for me it was just surreal to be playing in Elvis's band, the actual band, and having Link Ray as an audience member just off to the side of the stage right next to my feet.
Pretty crazy.
And yeah, it was just crazy. I've met and played with Billy Lee Riley. That was great. Jimmy Lee Forthery was a huge highlight in my life, and others, and I've just been so thankful and fortunate that I've been able to do it. But then, you know, I've been around for a few more years than Pat, so, you know, I guess by the law of averages, I've got to meet more old timers than Pat's going to, because they're going to be significantly older to him as he gets to my age. Yeah.
I guess we'd like to thank the guy behind the camera, this man over here, and his family for being very hospitable with us. Hospitable. That's the one, thanks. And looking after us this whole time we've been here. Like, it's kind of, they've gone beyond the call of duty, and we're feeling like a lot fatter for it too, because the food's been pretty epic the whole time.
Yeah, it's excellent. You don't know what to expect when you travel overseas, and it just couldn't have been any better.
Living the dream, definitely.